In this video, we're going to look at a strategy for using ExitTicket that allows you to differentiate based on need and provide individualized instruction to the students who benefit from it the most. When students arrive in this 9th grade math classroom, they enter a place where they have frequent interaction with their own mastery data. What this means is that several times a day, students are getting immediate feedback about how they are doing through ExitTicket. The tangible results give students a sense of ownership over their own learning and drive an academically focused classroom, in turn allowing Ms. Thomas to make smart, differentiated decisions about how to intervene.
Today, it's actually a day 2 on calculation of mean, median, and mode. It's a differentiated lesson that is really meant to target my low-skill kids. What will happen is at the start of the class, students will log on to ExitTicket, where they'll spend about 15 to 20 minutes doing 8 questions. The score that they get on ExitTicket will actually determine which group students land in, and so kids who score between 90 to 100% will be working on the advanced packet that has a lot of application problems. Students who score between 60 and 80% on the ExitTicket will be just doing more practice on calculating mean, mode, and median with a few application problems. And students who score less than 60% will be working with me just going over the basic foundational things as to how do we calculate mean and mode, and we'll take it step by step, problem by problem. So the following people are going to be on this side.
Ms. Thomas has chosen to make student names public in ExitTicket. This is because she has created a classroom culture where it's okay to get things wrong. Students understand that instruction is driven by data and that they will be in different groups on different days, depending on the skill they're learning.
In my low skill group for this particular class, I may have about 6 to 8 kids. For this particular class, I also have an IEP teacher stepping in, pushing in, so I will get her assistance with there. My high skill kids, maybe about 10 kids, will be at the upper level. And these kids are normally really good, so they're able to self-monitor and track their progress. I've also prepared the answer sheet so kids can get feedback on what they're doing for the groups that I'm not working with to see like if they're mastering the concept, yes or no. Guess what? Right here, guys. Question regarding what's on the paper. Please discreetly speak to the person next to you, as I'll be working with a small group. You guys may begin. So I normally tell them that it's silent, independent work. However, if they do have questions, they're to discreetly ask the person sitting closest to them, and they're trying to figure that out together. And for the most part, that normally works out. Like, I've really not had a situation where I've had to leave my small group to go attend to other groups. I've had maybe 1 or 2 instances where they've asked this person closest to them and they've not gotten the answer, so they just walk up and come up to me and I'll discreetly talk to them about what it is they need to do.
Because managing a differentiated classroom can be a very difficult task, it is absolutely critical to have students engaged in their own learning. Ms. Thomas has done this in 3 important ways. First of all, she increased her students' sense of ownership over their own learning by engaging them with their own mastery data through ExitTicket. Secondly, she created an opportunity for all students to work at their own learning level, which is motivating for students who want to feel challenged or who might otherwise have felt behind. Finally, Ms. Thomas uses real-time data from ExitTicket to intervene in the moment, ensuring that students get the support they need to be successful.
I chose to use ExitTicket for this lesson because kids can clearly see why they're actually being placed in each particular group. It's not a debating thing as to you belong here or belong there, and the data speaks, and so like it makes everything more transparent to the students as to what it is they need to work on and which level they're at. So do we know what the mean in this situation is? What is it? Where would I put it in this equation? All right, guys, let's go ahead and log on to ExitTicket right now. We were at 86.